Was this face or was it narcissism? When I was a kid, my house didn't run on hypocrisy. My parents were just tough. No praise, no celebration. Success was based on outcome. If I scored a 97, my dad only asked, "Where's the other 3%?" This was his way of instilling resilience. I know it sounds harsh, but consistent. The world was tough, and they believed the only way to prepare us was to be tougher. But when I got married, my ex-wife created a very different kind of home, one built on something deeply rooted in Asian culture. It's called FACE. At home, criticism, conflict, and silence. Outside, smiles, charm, and hospitality. She always lived through our daughter's accomplishments. Their trophies, their grades, their awards weren't just theirs. They became hers. Proof of her worth to the outside world. And that's when I started asking myself, was this face? Or was it narcissism? Or does it even matter? Because either way, is it unhealthy? Because in many Asian cultures, face is everything. The Chinese call it 面子. It means reputation, honor, the image you present to the world. To gain face is to elevate the family standing. To lose face is to bring shame, not to you, but on your parents, your children, and your entire bloodline. And that's why appearance matters so much. Think about it. When a guest comes over, the house is spotless. Food is laid out in abundance. Parents smile, laugh, act as if everything is perfect. They brag about their children's grades, music recitals, college acceptances. But here's the part the kids never forget. The second the guest leaves, and 5 minutes later, smiles vanish, the criticism begins. Maybe it's about how you didn't bow correctly, or how you should have spoken more politely, or how you embarrassed the family. The warmth shown to outsiders flips instantly to coldness inside the home. And as a child, you're left asking, why do strangers get the best version of my family? And why do I get the worst? From the outside, face, culture, and narcissism look almost identical. Narcissism says, succeed so I feel important. Face says, succeed so we don't lose honor. Different motivations, but to the child, the result feels the same. Constant pressure, conditional love, and never being enough. And here's the danger. When kids grow up in this blur, it can actually cultivate narcissism in the next generation. Because they learn, my value is how I look to the world, not who I am at home. The first generation immigrants believed in endurance. Stay together, don't quit, don't bring shame. Second generation, American born, grew up torn. At school, they saw American parents praising effort. At home, they got silenced or why not 100%? And when their parents smiled in public but raged in private, they learned to perform for the outside world while hiding the truth inside. That confusion shaped us, our marriages, our choices, even how we father. And when divorce enters the picture, face culture makes it even worse. Divorce isn't just a breakup, it's a humiliation. It's losing honor. Parents say, just try harder, endure, don't bring shame. Because here's the hypocrisy. They'd rather children grow up in a toxic, resentful marriage than risk losing face in the community. And fathers, they carry the brunt of it. You failed to lead, you failed to protect. So men, like us, carry double shame. The personal guilt of divorce, plus the cultural weight of dishonor. So if you grew up in a household like this, whether it was tough and consistent or filled with masks and performance, you're not alone. This is stuff we didn't notice as kids, but it's shaped us. It influenced us. It influenced our marriages, our choices, even how we see ourselves as father. And it begs the question, whether it was face or narcissism, was it ever truly healthy? The good news is it doesn't have to define us. Parenting has already evolved across generations, and fatherhood after divorce can evolve too. We don't have to repeat the silence. We don't have to hide behind masks. We don't have to pass down shame disguised as love. We can raise kids who have both resilience and connection, strength and tenderness. Kids who know their worth isn't how they perform for the world, but in who they are at home. If this hits you with the Me Too, you're not alone. There's a community of men who grew up under the same weight of face, the same confusion of love and shame, and who are rewriting their story together. Because face is about what the world sees, but fatherhood, that's about what our children feel. And that's a story we still have the power to change.